Alright, this is Ubaid on behalf of V Electronics, and in this video we're going to be talking about coupon bonds and regular bonds. Alright, now when it comes to regular bonds, so let me write this down over here. This is regular bonds. You can buy and sell regular bonds at either a discount or a premium. If you sell the bonds at a premium, you're basically selling the bonds at a higher value than the face value, which means you make profit. Okay, if you sell them at a discount, which is basically selling the bonds at a lower price than the face value, suppose the face value is $10,000. So in this case, you will suffer a loss. All right, now, when it comes to coupon bonds, okay, these are different than your regular bonds. The reason why they're different is because they also offer interest payments, which are usually paid semi-annually every 6 months or twice a year. Okay, so your coupon bonds offer interest payments. In addition, okay, to whatever you get by selling these bonds. If you sell them at a premium, you'll make profit. If you sell them at a loss, okay, you will lose money. Okay, however, the interest payments are guaranteed. Okay, as to how much you will receive when it comes to interest payments is based on your current yield. Okay, what exactly is current yield? Okay, so we have something called annual yield. And we have something called current yield. And when it comes to your annual yield, okay, this has to do with, okay, your face value, okay, and your coupon rate. Okay, so suppose your face value, again, is $10,000, and your coupon rate is 5%. Okay, your annual yield will be $500, 10,000 times 0.05. All right, however, your current yield, okay, has to do with, okay, your present value. Okay, so your current yield, okay, if you're trying to figure out how much you will receive, okay, twice a year, it's based on the market rate. Okay, so how do you figure out how much you will receive in interest payments twice a year? So you basically use the annual yield, which is $500. Okay, so we use $500. And just like your compound interest calculations, where you figure out the present value, you will divide 500 by your market interest rate. Okay, so this will be, let's say, for example, 1.06. Okay, and this is year one. Let's say the bond matures in 2 years. Okay, so in that case, this will be 500 divided by 1.06. It will be $472 if you round it off. Okay, so this is $472. And again, this is interest payments. Okay, so you'll receive 472 divided by 2. You'll receive $236 every 6 months or twice a year. Okay, for the first year. All right, so for the first year, it will be $236. Okay, twice a year. For example. Okay, if the payments are made twice a year, which is usually the case. Now, in the second year, okay, what's going to happen is you're going to use your principal, okay, which is $10,000. Okay, plus, okay, whatever interest you are supposed to earn this year. Okay, so in this case, you're looking at your coupon rate. Okay, whatever you got for your coupon rate. So let's say 10,000 plus 500. Okay, divide this by, okay, 1.06. Again, raised to Okay, this will be 2 over here. So for the second year. Okay, so this will be 10,500 divided by 1.06. 10,500 divided by, okay, 1.06, okay, all raised to 2. Bracket closed. This will be $9,345. Okay, so this is $9,345. All right, now we know, okay, that we received, okay, $472 in the first year. Okay, and we know that we received $9,345. So you simply add these two up. This will be $9,345 plus $472. So this will be $9,817. Okay, this is $9,817, which is still less than your face amount, which is $10K. All right. And the reason why it's less than your face amount is because your market rate, which is 6%, is greater than your coupon rate, which is 5%. As a result of which, these coupon bonds, they pay less than the going rate or the market rate. Okay, because of which people are willing to pay less for it when it comes to the face value. All right, so people are only willing to spend $9,817, for example, rather than $10K. Okay, so the coupon will be sold at a discounted price, okay, at a discount rather than the face value or at a premium. Okay, if the market rate was 4%, okay, and let's say the coupon rate stayed the same, which is usually the case, 5%, okay, that market rate will be less than your coupon rate. Okay, at which point, okay, your figure over here for current yield will be more than $10,000. Okay, now we can double check that figure. So let's say this is $10,000. Okay, and your annual yield will stay the same at 500. Okay, so what you're going to do to figure out your present value, okay, you're going to go ahead and say this will be, okay, 500 divided by, okay, 1.04, all raised to 1. Okay, this is your present value, which will eventually give you your current yield. So 500 divided by 1.04, okay, this comes around $481. Okay, this is $481 for the first year. For the second year, this will be $10,500. Okay, you will simply add the interest payment, okay, based on the coupon rate, which is 500, plus the principal, which is 10K for the last year. Okay, 10,500 divided by, this will be 1.04, all raised to 2. Okay, so 10,500 divided by 1.04, all raised to 2. Okay, so in that case, this will be, okay, $9,708. Okay, so $9,708. Okay, now you have $9,708, and you're going to add that to your present value over here, which is $481. 9,708, 481. This comes around $10,189. Okay, so this is $10,189. All right, and because of this figure, we know that this figure is more than your face value, which is 10K.